It's me. It's me. It's Shin, F-I-T-Z. And what is this? Congratulations, you have been connected. Crossplay. And of course, the Onslaught, their mobile game. Alright, okay. Now available Peacemaker. Okay, clearly I haven't. And Year of the Huntress. This is actually what I would like to talk about today. You know what? I don't think I haven't downloaded. I haven't downloaded Peacemaker just yet. Hang on here. How do I get? Okay. 1 second. How do I? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, basically what I want to do is I want to talk about the top 3 biggest blunders that NRS just pulled for a season of the Huntress. But I always forget how to download the new season stuff, because I should have Homelander, but oh, okay, I think it's down here. Alright, so I have the combat pack, but Peacemaker, where are you? That's weird. Do I already have Peacemaker? He's not there. What's going on with Neatherrealm? I'm gonna see a bunch of him online, I'm sure. So I have the combat pack. You can see that, but for whatever reason I can't download Peacemaker. This is just so weird. know what? We can get Peacemaker later, but clearly I have the combat pack, and it's not showing me how to actually download Peacemaker, so that's weird, but whatever. So I want to go over, like I said, the 3 biggest blunders of NRS this season. And number 3 on my list is going to be Season of Chaos. So actually, oddly enough, it seems that someone at Neatherrealm mistakenly put up Season of Chaos and their skins instead of Season of the Huntress, and then they just left those skins up. So as you can see here, so if we go to customize, go to characters, these, oh actually no, I do have to go to the way you navigate these menus are just so annoying that you just can't go from one to the other. Okay. Alright, check this out. Oh well, that's not a good example. So this is supposed to be the Season of the Huntress, the Melina inspired this is supposed to be the Melina inspired skins for this season, but they don't look, this does not look Melina inspired at all. This actually looks more like Havoc. Like, it looks like what it should have been for Season of Chaos with the mohawk and the weird colors. Anyway, I don't oh, not every character got a mohawk. Some of them just have these ugly colored suits. Tell me, yeah, Liu Kang has a mohawk, of course. I mean, I'm not digging it, but apparently these are supposed to be for Season of Chaos, and as you can see, it does look like the Titan Havoc from the end of the story mode if you actually beat the game. But Neatherrealm messed up and accidentally put these out instead of the Melina inspired skins, so they're like, well, we can't take them back now, I guess, and just let these rock. And I guess when we do Season of Chaos, we'll get the Melina skins at that point, which is just such a ridiculous, such a rookie mistake from NRS. Man, insanity. Anyway, that's number 2. Rather, that's number 3. Number 2 biggest blunder of NRS for this season is crossplay. Now, we actually did get crossplay. Let's go King of the Hill here. We actually did get crossplay. So, PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC can now play together, but only in private matches and in Combat League, but not in the most important mode that we needed, which was King of the Hill. Did I say King of the Hill? Or maybe I said it here. They do not have crossplay for King of the Hill, but they do have it for one-on-one private matches and for Combat League, which you would think is not really that big a deal, right? But why am I wireless? Which you would think is not that big of a deal, right? But online tournaments are basically reliant on King of the Hill, because that's how tournament organizers can spectate the matches and do so in like an orderly fashion. Excuse me. So without having King of the Hill on crossplay, Xbox players and PC players are not able to join any tournament leagues online. So it's such a big thing, because this is the one thing that people were hoping for, was crossplay for King of the Hill, and that was the only part of crossplay that was not added to the game. So I don't know why. You would think that would be the one and only, if they were only going to do one thing, that would be the one thing that they do, but it was the one thing they left out, which is just it's just so painful. And the number one biggest blunder of this thing, I think, is just the entire combat cast altogether. Just their whole demeanor. They came out and it seemed like they didn't know that the players were upset. They just came out like it was business as usual. They didn't seem empathetic at all. They weren't like, hey, listen, we've heard we've heard what you guys have been saying, and we're trying to deliver what you guys want to make the game better. None of that. It was just regular old, you know, this medallion is gonna be really cool for invasions, and the birthday shoutouts, and just business as usual. And it's almost like when you're upset at a business, and then you try to, what's a good, I don't know, there's a hair in your soup or something. Does that even still happen? You're at a restaurant and something, you know, your food isn't the way you want it, and they come out like nothing's wrong at all, and they don't seem empathetic. And at that point, you're like, do you even care? As me, as a paying customer, do you even care about my satisfaction? And that's how it seemed in the combat cast. Like, they did not care. That players are just so visibly disappointed with this game.
Brutality. Johnny Cage wins.
Johnny Cage is anyway.
Johnny Cage.
Oh, is this me already? Okay.
Gears.
There's a Johnny Cage that actually beat me up.
Cyrax.
Oh, why these star glasses? These glasses are terrible.
Mansion.
Your boy Lou seems to have big plans for you.
They are not for you and I to discuss.
Exactly.
Round one. Fight.
All right, overhead. Ooh. Wow, it looks so laggy. Wow, this is bad. This is really bad. I don't know if you guys can really notice it. Ooh. This is so bad. Wow. Maybe it's I forgot to plug in my PlayStation to be wired, and that might be it. Look at that! This is so bad. Wow. I really didn't mean to teleport there. I wanted to do the turret. Jeez. This is terrible. I did not want to do that. Oh.
Who's the man?
Final round. Fight.
This is just so bad. Come on. Jeez, man, I can't with this. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh! Okay.
Brutality. Johnny Cage wins.
All right, real quick. Let's just knock this out. Okay, because we can't play like that again. Oh, that was no bueno. Okay, King of the Hill. Let's get back to that. And while we're getting back to King of the Hill, I think I solved the problem with NRS. So Tom Brady actually has been talking about how NRS can remedy the problem with WB's deadlines by not building a game from scratch every single time they release a game, by keeping previous mechanics and or rather the mechanics at work, the ones that we actually like, keeping previous mechanics, keeping all the normal buttons for everyone, keeping all the basic combos and strings. That can help cut down on development time and basically allow them to put more time and energy into things that matter. So like the bugs and the different game modes and just overall polish of the game. You can put more time into that if you're not completely going into, okay, what does Scorpion Standing 1 do? What does Scorpion Standing 2 do? Standing 3, Standing 4, back 1, back 2, back 3. Instead of having to go through all of that every single time you make a game, just use the buttons from the previous game. I feel like so many fighting game franchises do this. You have Tekken, you have Street Fighter. So for example, in Street Fighter, when you see Guile, you know Guile will have his upside down kick by pressing strong kick or fierce kick. Fierce kick, strong kick. You know, heavy kick. There we go.
Your brother is wanted
Heavy
for
kick.
eating
I swear I
South
play Street Fighter sometimes. I promise you.
Justice, not yours.
You know that Ryu is gonna have forward short into Hadouken combos. You know Ryu's gonna have the collarbone breaker. You know that these moves are gonna be relatively the same whenever you see these characters, but for Mortal Kombat, so for example, all these fat knee and all these attacks with his spear, this is brand new for Mortal Kombat 1, so they had to create all of these things from scratch, create all the strings, create all the combos, and by the time they're done, it's almost time to launch the game, so they don't have time to do the polish, make sure there's no bugs, make sure that the other game modes are fun. There's just no time. And then we get a product like this that is launched, half finished. So, the solution is to keep the same buttons, but NetherRealm always wants to change things up. NetherRealm always wants to make something new, or to keep us on our toes, I guess. That's me trying to look at it through rose-colored glasses. And because of that, I think that there's a compromise that NetherRealm can do to give us the familiarity that other games have, but still be able to change things up. And it's actually something I think they've already done. It is the fighting style system. So bring back the fighting styles. In the last 3 3D games, oh, he caught him with that. But in the last 3 3D games, they had over 100, it's like 130, I think, different fighting styles, and just bring those back and just input those fighting styles into the new system, and then once it's in there, or create new fighting styles. It doesn't have to be the old ones from the 3D games, but develop a couple of different fighting styles and then just distribute them to each character and then stick to those fighting styles. So as far as all the normal buttons go, and as far as all the strings go, you just input them into that style. So for example, but it also gives the flexibility of being able to change someone's fighting style in the next game. So I'm not suggesting that we go back to style change like how Armageddon and Deadly Alliance had, and Deception, but just, so for example, maybe Li Mei has Hapkido, and her idle stance does not have to represent Hapkido. It can be her regular idle stance, but all of her moves are the Hapkido moves. Her standing one is the Hapkido standing one. The back two is the Hapkido back two, so on and so forth. But then in the next game, maybe they don't want Li Mei to have Hapkido. Maybe they want Scorpion to have Hapkido. But as a Mortal Kombat player, when you see, oh, Scorpion has Hapkido, I'm instantly familiar with what those buttons are, and I can pick up that character a lot easier. So for example, I remember in, I believe it was in Deception, Nightwolf had Taekwondo, and I remember I instantly picked him up because Sonya had Taekwondo in Deadly Alliance, and I already knew those buttons. So you still get that familiarity, but you can NetherRealm can change things up and be wacky if they want. I actually think it would be dope if it's kind of like a variation where maybe characters can choose from anywhere between 2 to 3 different fighting styles at the beginning of the match, not mid-match. You can choose in the beginning of the match, and I think it just adds an extra layer, because maybe Hapkido with Melina will lead to different combos and different special move cancels than, I don't know, Taekwondo with Melina. And maybe that could give us a little bit more depth when it comes to Mortal Kombat in general. So I really think the fighting style route is something that can be used to help with the development time of these games, but also add an extra layer of depth. Because imagine if this game imagine if you could choose a fighting style and then choose a cameo. I think that the games, or I think just the community in general, would not have figured out the game as quickly, because you'd have a lot more stuff to explore and try out. So I really, really think the fighting style route is the way to go, but more than likely no one from Netherrealm is going to see this, and even if they did, I doubt that they would go in that direction again. But if I were at the head of Netherrealm, that's the route I would go. Is this me? This is me. Okay.
Geras, Melina, Scorpion, Motaro, Wuxi Academy.
I want the sorcerers eliminated.
That is not my role, Empress.
And no one cares what you want.
Round one, fight.
Alright. Wow, it's still teleporting. I'm wired this time. Oh, that was a... I could have punished that. No! That is not what I wanted. Wow. That is ridiculous. Look at this. You gonna roll and wake up? No? Okay. Ooh! Got me, but why is the... why is the connection so bad? I normally never have this problem. Ooh! This is terrible. This is so bad. Are you guys seeing this teleporting going on? Like, what? Oh, man. Awful. Look at that. Look at how much red is in this King of the Hill. This is ridiculous. Jeez Louise. All right. Okay.
Have it. Sindel, Sarina, Chameleon.
What is this Havoc wearing? What is...
Corrupted Forest.
All of Outworld knows I want them to thrive.
A lie's and made truth because most accept it.
Yo, what kind of helmet? What kind of...
Round one, fight.
Alright, so... Okay, who I'm watching right now. So the first FGC creator that I've been watching this week is Lucky Elaine? Lucky Elaine. A really cool content creator. So she's a black woman, I think she's a clinical psychologist, and a fighting game player, which is a combination I didn't know that I needed until I found it, essentially. Man, she goes over like a lot of the mental aspect of fighting games. So she talks about how we internalize losing and how we can get over our fear of competing and stuff like that. And all the while she's streaming Tekken 8 online. So she does a lot of streaming ranked, and she'll do just a lot of training mode stuff. So you're learning about Tekken while you're kind of learning about the mind too. So if you haven't heard of Tricky Elaine, I would check her out. She's pretty good. The second FGC person that I've been watching a lot of this week is the Grand Master of the Lin Kuei himself, Sikander 555, and if you never heard of Sikander, he is a dedicated Sub-Zero main. He is streaming all the time. I think that's all this guy does is stream Mortal Kombat. And more importantly than that, he's named himself the King of the Beast set, and he really lives up to that because this man, he's always fighting matches against people he legitimately does not like, and you know, like first to 7s or first to 10s, and you get WWE level promos from his trash talk and some pretty high level gameplay as well. So if you haven't checked him out, I would check out Sikander 555. The links are going to be in the description so you guys can check them out when you're ready.
Finish him. Sindel wins.
I don't know what is going on with... I want to find a match that actually actually has a good connection. But I guess let me just record my goodbye real quick here. If you like that, you can acknowledge your Caribbean king by pressing the like button. You can also join the hundreds and hundreds of shinfitz subscribers by hitting the subscribe button. And if you like fighting game content, there will be a link on screen that you... well, if you like fighting game content, there will be a video on screen that you can click on to go over to there right now. If you like fighting game content, there's a video on screen now that you can click on. But until then, and most importantly of all, don't get beat up out there. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, let's try a King of the Hill here. Okay, hold on. All right. Wired. Hopefully the connection is not just awful. Okay, I want to actually be able to get the chat box here. How do I do that?
Serena. Cage Mansion.
Tarkat makes me no less worthy an opponent.
I won't tolerate you spreading that plague.
Okay, let me see there.
Round one. Fight.
So let me copy you around the three dots.
You can't match my tempo.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, I see, okay. How do I put it back? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Simple.
Make this interesting.
Oh, that's awful.
Finish him.
Wants to be my friend. Who was that?
Fatality. Omni-Man wins.
That doesn't look good. It looks terrible. Okay, I gotta play around with that. I still got a whiles to go.
Omni-Man. Peacemaker. Booyah.
Peacemaker.
Sonya
So I've never
Blade.
seen Peacemaker being played, and I hear that it is just zoning city with just eagerly.
I pat kryptonite bullets.
Whatever kryptonite is, it doesn't scare me.
Round one. Fight.
Anti-gravity.
It's funny that they have someone saying Sonic Boom in a Mortal Kombat game, though. I'm digging that.
Anti-gravity.
Man, J. Jonah Jameson fighting John Cena. What? That dropkick is straight out of Terminator from Mortal Kombat 11. Like, they're not even trying to hide it. I can understand reusing resources because things just wouldn't get made if you didn't reuse stuff, but that is just blatant. Jeez, I thought Omni-Man was great,
Just stay down.
Round
but
two.
NetherRealm, man, when they come out with a DLC, it's always broken. I don't know if you guys remember Alien from Mortal Kombat X? It was disgusting when it was brand new. And Tanya from Mortal Kombat X, when she was brand new? Disgusting. And then they always nerf them down, but when they're released, they don't know how to balance new characters. They're just like, or maybe they do know, and they just want you to spend money on the new character because a lot of times it almost feels like it's pay to win, and it's just, it hurts my heart. Let's just put it that way.
we're stronger.
Final round. Fight.
Cena's get in. Get in now. Oh, this man is getting mugged in the corner. Some mugging.
Finish him.
Oh, he's got a fatality.
Fatality. Omni-Man wins.
Which is lore accurate. That's what what Omni-Man would do to him. Sub-Zero, man. Okay.
Sub-Zero. Omni-Man. Serena. Dari. Cage Mansion.
Cold can't stop me, not even in deep space.
Everyone has a weakness. I will find yours.
It's such a shame that this game is so half done, because I want to like it. Like, the actual fighting part is pretty dope when you're not lagging, of course. When there's no lag, it's pretty dope, but there's so many things where you can just tell there wasn't as much effort put into this as it needed to be. And it just shows. Ooh, that was a nice call. Oh, but he didn't finish it. Now he left a lot of damage on the table there. No. That's unsafe.
I'll put a hole where your face is.
Round 2.
Sit down, Darius. What was that? Ooh. Man, 46. Alright, Sub-Zero, we got. Oh, the clone didn't activate. What is happening? What is this? No, this is not for real. What are they doing? Good. Thank you. Fight. Oh, does he have enough time? Oh, he landed right on it. Okay. Oh, fatal blows. Stop the clock. You know, I didn't know that. No, why would you slide there? Now you're dead.
Finish him.
The realms are mine.
Omni-Man wins.
Darius can't even do anything. He just got his arms folded. Oh man, people are leaving. At least it's yellow in here, and it's not the red like last room that I was in.
Johnny Cage. Omni-Man.
They're gonna select.
Quan Chi. Frost. Darius. Cage Mansion.
Your army of demons can't drag me to hell.
What if I stab, scorch, and flame first?
Shut up, Quan Chi. That is a dope entrance, though, when he comes in through the portal. Like he's, like someone peed in his, cereal. I wonder how much, so we know that they changed Quan Chi a little bit. They added an extra portal, and I think he can now summon all portals at the same time, is what they said on the combat cast. But is that enough to make him good? Because from my understanding, he was pretty bottom tier in this game. I mean, it's looking like he's still kind of rubbish, because that was a mauling. He's just not getting any damage. I don't know if maybe this guy doesn't know the high damage in combos, or he just doesn't have any. And you can't really play keep away with Quan Chi against Omni-Man. Yeah, he is just defending all his mix-ups. Yeah, this is a beating.
Finish him.
Ooh.
Fatality. Omni-Man wins.
Alright, I think I might be up next. Let's see what I can do here. It's always 8 respect. We're gonna try Tanya, though.
Omni-Man. Tanya. Darius. Scorpion. Cage Mansion.
Melina can live so long as she's useful.
You will not harm her while I draw breath.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, terrible. Terrible right from the get-go. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Oh man, I don't think I should have done that. Ah. Shoot.
I will grind this world to dust.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Man, he keeps catching me with that mid. Wow.
Have I proven my point?
Brutality. Omni-Man.
Ah. What was I doing wrong? I feel like I was mashing when I shouldn't have been. I don't know.
Omni-Man. Ashura. Darius. Serena. Cage Mansion.
Demon, saint, what are you, Ashura?
A weary soul seeking absolution.
Alright, with that, I think I'm gonna call it raps. Call it raps. Call it a rap. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Take it easy. Don't get beat up out there like I just did. That Tanya match was not impressive at all. But enjoy your weekend, you guys. Take it easy.